Hey everyone, Dom here from Panasonic Europe, and in this quick video we're going to talk through the question, can I halve or double the amount of ingredients I'm using in a Panasonic bread maker when I'm baking bread? And the short answer is no, you can't. But stick around, I promise we are going to give you some tips still. On the whole, we do not recommend you halve or double the amount of ingredients and use our bread makers in their baking modes. The reason for that is all the baking modes in our bread makers are predefined. So if you reduce the ingredients by half or even double the ingredients, the baking mode itself, you won't be able to change the amount of time that the baking mode is cooking for, meaning your ingredients are either going to be terribly overcooked or undercooked. On top of that, if you're doubling the ingredients, it can be really bad for the motor inside your bread maker and it can do some damage there. So we really don't recommend it. Having said that, there are some changes you can make to the amount of ingredients to get a slightly smaller or slightly larger bake. So in this instance, for this bread maker, this is the 2550, and in some baking modes, it does allow you, if we look at the control panel here, to select the size of loaf. We can see here that M is flashing, so that's medium, and if you press this button you can get large or extra large size loaves as well. On top of that, in our operating instructions we also provide a dedicated recipes page outlining those changes to ingredient amounts. So for example, in the basic recipe there you can see we've got flour from 400 grams all the way up to 600 grams, giving you quite a big margin in size difference there on your bake. Also, we do actually have a compact bread maker. The PN100 is our compact bread maker. It's really perfect for smaller bakes and for smaller kitchens as well. So if you are interested in that, you can find it on our online store. And finally, the other thing you can do is you can actually just use our bread makers for making dough. If you wanted to, you can use the dough baking mode, and then once you've got your dough, you can cut off the amount you want, and then you can bake bread normally in an oven as well. So there's quite a bit of variety you can still get, but we don't recommend doubling or halving the recipe. So I hope you found this useful. I hope that helps. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.